has been located in this general neighborhood since approximately 1952. We've been here for decades. We were here before the Locust Business District existed.
This building used to be a printing company. I think it was built in the late 1800s. Originally, this, where we are now, was empty space. It was redone, I believe, in about 97, maybe 98. Before that was the only part of the restaurant.
We opened our first property, I believe, was the Packard Loft. But we've been down here, I believe, since 2003, when we started with the Windows on Washington lofts.
I think that the Locust Business District was established a good number of years ago as a geographical area to facilitate the conduct of business. As everything else has changed, that has changed also. And consequently, what we now see is that people do business in the Locust Business District, but people live in the Locust Business District. And the development of lofts, the development of housing has flourished. It is excellent as to what it's doing to transform an industrial smokestack type of neighborhood into a true neighborhood, someplace where people live and work and play and walk to work and walk their dogs and do the kinds of things that are comfortable in somebody's lifestyle. And it's a pleasure to see that because it brings safety to the neighborhood, it brings very pleasant surroundings to the neighborhood, and it makes the overall area highly desirable. And that's one of the reasons so many people are moving into the neighborhood, people both to live as well as to work.
Jim Edmonds just opened his restaurant 15, and there's new ownership of Panama Reds. They are the owners of Panama Reds own the Tin Can, which is in Tower Grove. So they're a younger crowd, more fresh faces to the area, I would say, would be one of the biggest changes that I've seen.
We have the Packard Lofts, which are right behind us, which are right on Locust, right in front of the Schlafly Tap Room. And then we just opened the Motor Lofts, which is right across the street at 22nd in Washington. And if you can see in the corner, we have the Downtown Children's Center that's opening up at the bottom of that, which is awesome, positive space. And you know, this isn't a very developed end of town yet. So there's some people that are hesitant coming down here. You don't have the walking luxury and that kind of thing. But having the Downtown Children's Center come down here is going to be a lot more attractive to families. And you know, we're going to have a dog park that we're completely renovating right here next to us to the right. So there's a lot of holdups that people, you know, really consider when they want to move downtown. And you know, the pets are one, the kids are one. And we're going to have a huge playground, you know, right behind our loft building, which is really unique compared to other ones. So, you know, it's not quite developed yet, but if you just keep watching for it, it's going to be pretty cool and in a pretty short amount of time. So we're real excited about that.
Initially, it was based upon people relationships, people that we knew, people that we felt comfortable with. We were interested in a local bank because we were interested in knowing the people that would make decisions about our banking needs. And we were interested in those people knowing us and the kind of people that we are. It was always pleasurable to know that when we had a specific transaction that we needed assistance in, we could pick up the phone and speak to the people that would be making the decisions. And because we had good relationship and rapport with them, they were very comfortable in being able to make quick and prompt.
Smaller banks, just period, are less intimidating. You know, those big ones tend to hack on all the big fees and all that good stuff. So I'm sure, you know, with a starting business in St. Louis, there were some reasons they picked that bank over others. Plus, like I said in the beginning, we were kind of teamed up with them trying to do our own mortgage business through them, which ended up just going through Westbridge alone instead of ours.
Well, I certainly thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to try to do a pullback